YouTube? SlenderRevolutionX here. Coming to you guys today to give you a deck profile on my second place Prophecy deck profile from locals today. Did pretty well. I ended up losing in the finals to Burning Abyss. But without further ado, guys, let's get into the deck profile and you guys can learn from there. Alright guys, so let's delve into the deck profile. Starting off, you go pretty basic with the monsters. I had 3 blue guy, 3 Justice. I prefer the Justice one, just creates advantage better. And the game's really quick today, so being able to gain advantage is pretty good. Double High Priestess, double Effect Veiler. Sided that out almost every game for either Maxis or one of my other side deck cards. One ofs, Temperance, and World. Still think World's too good to not play. Saved me a lot of games. On to spells. Triple Secrets, double Master, double Tower, double Crescent. Sided that out a lot too. It's good if you're going first, but other than that, I don't really like the card. Double Eternity, double Wisdom, double Duality. Going first, if you open up with this or the Library, they're pretty good cards. Double Space Typhoon, the one-ofs, Star Hall, Fate, Power, Life, Snatch Steal, steals games. This card's amazing. 1 Soul Charge. Sided that out a lot. It doesn't really work well in this deck, but when I did get it off, there was a couple times that I got it off and got both High Priestess back, and was able to do some pretty good damage with Hierophant, which I'll show you in the extra deck. And the 1 Book of Moon. That does it for spells. Then you go with my 5 traps. I went 2 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. You need to discard Outlet if you're running World, and this is my favorite one. 1 Compulse, 1 Emptiness, and 1 Solemn Warning. So that does it for the main deck. Dive into the extra deck, which is also really small because I'm playing at locals, so I kind of knew what I was playing and what might be there. And in this deck, you really don't even use the extra deck, so it was pretty much irrelevant. But Dark Mist, never made him. Made Herald of Pure Light once. Made him more than anything. 1 Gotchi. I went Hierophant. I made him, like I said, in the 1 match. And the Soul Charge ended up being like a 1 for 5 or something like that, because he had like 3 back row against Evil Swarm. It was pretty good. And for my 2 synchros, I ran Scrap Dragon and Crimson Blader. Didn't make either of them. I just had them in there just in case I had a High Priestess and an Effect Veiler, and if something would have happened, I would have been able to use them. But never came up, but it's always good to have it since you have the space. Onto my side deck, which pretty much carried me through locals. There was a lot of times when, if I didn't side the cards that I did, I probably wouldn't have won the game. So, start off with the monsters. 2 Kaiku. It's a great card, even today. Double Maxi. This is what I sided Effect Veiler out most of the time for. The traps, I ran 2 Shadow Imprisoning, 1 Non-Fusion Area, 1 in the Band Played On. This card is a lot better than I gave it credit for. My buddy told me to try it. I really like it. It worked well against the 1 Burning Abyss player that I played. Just because it doesn't allow them to exceed and things like that. The 1 Soul Drain, I found it great to be able to play a deck that allowed for Soul Drain and Dimensional Fissure, which is my next card. It's tough to see. It's tough to beat. These cards are tough to beat if you can keep them on the board. The double Exceeds Encore, which I basically just ran because I knew what I would end up playing, and I knew that there was a couple Evil Swarm players at the locals. And last but not least, the MVP card, Triple Forbidden Graveyard. A lot of people aren't playing this, and I don't understand why. It allows you to go for big pushes and to stop people's graveyard plays. Like, if you're playing Shaddolls, it works well. If you're playing Burning Abyss, it works well. Like, there's a lot of decks that this works really well against. And that's the reason I sided 3, just to try it out. It was my first time playing with it, but it turned out to be a great, great card. So, I got second place. I couldn't beat the Burning Abyss player in the finals. Beat him in Swiss, just couldn't get there in the finals. I mean, that deck's really good. But if you guys are looking for a decently budget deck to play in this format, I really like Prophecy. It's just consistency based, and it works really well. So that's all I got for you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You know I like to hear from you guys. If you have any comments about the deck, leave them in the comment section below. I always like improvements, things like that. And I do like this deck, so I think I may continue to play it. And as always, guys, remember to subscribe, join the revolution today. This is SlenderRevolutionX signing out, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.